A video has gone viral after a busker was confronted by an angry man who insisted she was lip-syncing and demanded she sing a cappella, and it's one of an ever-growing series of viral moments where people just wild out at buskers and musicians. So what's going on? Well, we have all the info for you right here, as always, on Scroll Deep with me, Benedict Townsend, the show that keeps up with internet nonsense so you don't have to. This week, brought to you by Nando's new menu, keeping your summer fully loaded. Thanks, Nando's. Wink, thumbs up. Oh, sorry. Thanks, Nando's. It all started one bustling day in New York City. New York City. The Windy City, where people were walking here. Apart from this person who was laying down. Singer Taylor Iman was giving a rousing rendition of I Will Always Love You, written, of course, by Dolly Parton and made even more famous by Whitney Houston. And then suddenly a random-ass man strides up to her and starts pointing wildly, but she gets close and works out that he wants her to turn off the backing music because he thinks she's lip-syncing. He thinks those pipes are fake. So she, very elegantly I will say, turns off the backing music with her phone like behind her back and proves that she is singing live, but the guy keeps saying, do it a cappella, do it a cappella, which she is doing a cappella. I think he doesn't know what a cappella means.
Do it a cappella.
He keeps going on about it, and she's very nice about it, probably because she's nice, but also because he is a large man behaving irrationally, and she doesn't really have the luxury of being angry with him, you know, in case he does something nuts. There's loads of comments on this video that are like, you were too nice to him. No, she was smart. He could have done something insane. But eventually, she does say, you're messing with my song. He tries to touch her microphone. That's a step too far. And she says, you're messing up my song, and then she finishes the tune with finesse.
You messing up my song.
And people online were quick to support her. The comments said stuff like, quote, sir, it is a cappella. I turned the music off. What's his damage? Someone else said, the audacity that men have anytime a woman is being great. You sound amazing. Someone else said, asking for something and then not knowing that you're getting the thing you asked for is crazy. And generally, people supported her and said that this guy was being nuts. But it's not the first time that a busker has been attacked. And it makes you think, oh, what's that? It sounds like there's someone at the door. Oh, would you look at this? Rough landing. It's time for our Nando's mystery bag. It seems we have a delivery from our friends at Nando's who are very kindly sponsoring this episode, and they've provided this mystery delivery. What could be inside? Will it be something from their delicious summer menu? I would say yes, definitely yes. Let's have a look inside. Try and get your predictions in. What will it be? I think a bike. It's a Caesar salad, just what you need in the summer. One of the many new ways to get a summer's worth of Nando's. But that's not the only thing in this bag. There's something else in here. Can you guess what it is? I think you know what it's probably going to be. That's right, it's 14. Well done to all of you who guessed that it was the number 14. You've won this week's Guess the Bag prize. Nothing. Thanks again to Nando's for their excellent taste in both food and online shows. And the Nando's mystery bag will be returning next episode with even more suspense, wonder, and peri-peri sauce. And make sure to go and try their brand new summer menu for yourself. Tell them Benedict sent you. It won't get you anything, but it's always worth saying. Unfortunately, this is not an isolated incident. There's been a tidal wave of viral videos of buskers. Do Americans say busker? Is that a word that Americans understand? When I say busker, I mean like a person who plays music on the street, but in a way that's like allowed, you know, like, you know, in a way, you're not like aggravating people with your music. Like, what would they say street performer? Is there an American term for busker? Comment down below. You know, it's one thing if someone broke into your house and started singing Viva La Vida, but if they're just like outside a train station in one of those little specified spots, and they're just trying to perform Robbie Williams' Angels on a tambourine, let them live. However, if you were Dua Lipa and a guy comes up to you at Glastonbury and sings at you with a ukulele, you are legally allowed to, well, I can't say the words because the video will get censored, but you are legally allowed to kill him.
And I just wanted to play you 30 seconds of my song, and if you like it, I just want to get your reaction. That's it.
Okay.
I tell myself, don't stress, they're gonna get better. Got no peace for the week, whatever. Singing in the street, I'm playing Coachella. Not a champagne life, but I'm happy with the cello.
I love it, mate. It's so good.
Can I get a hug?
So good.
However, there is exactly one person in the universe who is allowed to walk up to people and sing in their faces, and that's Harry Daniels, the guy who always manages to get himself in front of celebrities and then sing at them. And it should be annoying, but it's actually very endearing for some reason.
Am I waiting to look? Can I sing for you, queen?
Of course you can.
They say I come and I go.
Hey.
Tell me all the ways you need me. I'm not here for long.
I love it.
Catch me or I go Houdini.
Perfect. So good. I loved it. I loved it so much.
In fact, he even did it to our next president, the coconut queen herself, Kamala.
Catch my fly and my cocky fresh. I'm so reckless when I rock this Givenchy dress, period. Yes. Hi.
And her reaction was as delightful as you'd expect. She, of course, did a big laugh, a go-to move, and she was like, who is that guy? I think Harry Daniels is sort of charming because ultimately the one being embarrassed is him. Like, he's putting his own embarrassment on the line. So even though he is sort of inconveniencing the celeb by placing them in an awkward situation, ultimately he comes off worse. So you kind of root for him. But sadly, people are getting very weird about musicians on the street. There's a harpist called Robin Hart's Harp, who has on more than one occasion had people come up and complain about the harp being played. There's a video of this kind of grumpy old woman saying that she's going to complain to the council, being like, what are you doing? Why are you begging? You know, Robin's like, I'm not begging, I'm doing something else. And she's like, what are you doing? And she's like, I'm playing the harp, clearly. How do you get mad at the harp? How could you attack a simple bard? A noble bard. Be one thing if there be a thief or goblin upon thine street, but a bard? But at the end of the day, there is something that a lot of these buskers seem to have in common, which is that they are all women trying to just get on with their lives and express themselves creatively, and people won't leave them alone. I will say, in the harp video, it is an older woman, but of course, in the video that started this all, the video of the young lady singing I Will Always Love You, it was a bloke. It was a random bloke coming up and getting in her business. And why must that be the case? Why can women not just proceed with what they want to do without being messed with? You know, we did an episode recently, quite a popular episode, I will say, where we talked about this viral video of these women in an office just taking part in a trend, not even starting a trend, just taking part in a trend where they do a little dance, and people acting like it was the end of civilization and people wishing death upon these women. It's like, women are allowed to have fun. That is not what Cyndi Lauper fought and died for. Okay? Girls want to have fun. Cyndi Lauper took out like 15 SWAT team members before she went down there. It was amazing. But place yourself in her musical shoes. How would you have handled this situation? I think I would have crumbled a lot quicker than this woman did. I mean, I'm impressed that she finished the song, that she powered through a cappella. Not a single cappella to be seen, even though this man was up in her grill. But, you know, how would you have dealt with it? Would you have just taken your little speaker and walked away? Do you think that he was perfectly within his right because she was out in public? Do you think he was in his right to come over and demand she sing a cappella? How do you feel about street musicians in general? Do you find them really annoying? There are instances, as a random example, let's say, I don't know, Leicester Square, where sometimes the buskers are very loud and they sing the same song every day and you can hear it in your office and maybe it gets annoying after a while. Maybe that would be an example. I don't know. But at the end of the day, you know, they're a creative person and they're trying their best and you can't put them down even though you really want to. But this has been Scroll Deep. If you've made it this far, make sure to follow and like. And before I go, I want to sincerely thank our sponsor, Nando's. Make sure to check out their new summer menu. It's everything you need to take your summer to the next level. I'm about to just annihilate a Nando's meal the second this recording is over, and I cannot wait. It's time for the secret question, which is for people who've made it all the way to the end. And it's reward for being so good at viewing or for being so far away from your phone that you're not able to skip away to the next video. And this time we're bringing back a crowd favorite. It's time for the numbers section of the show. Please comment your favorite 4-digit number. And hey, if it happens to align with the number you type in for your PIN, wouldn't be the end of the world. No, please don't comment your PIN, but just comment your favorite 4-digit number down below. If I see any combinations of 6 and 9, where the 6 comes first and the 9 comes after, I will have to delete because it's a family show. And I don't want any kids to see that. Bye.